Welcome to Tennis Intention. Today we're going to talk about a moment that everyone passes. That is the moment that you start the match and you play some point and then you lose those points and you start losing the match. This is the situation that every player has to handle and no one has to be there. The only place that they want is when the result is on you. But the thing is, when that situation happens, it's the best situation that you can handle because now you can do something new. This is the only moment that you can do something new because you have the possibility to prove yourself, to prove who you are, to prove who you want to be. So when you are in the situation, stop the match and think about it. This is an opportunity to be someone else. And normally that happens that when they lose a lot of points and then start losing the match, there are two kinds of players that we can see. There is a player that for nothing, he starts hitting all the balls as hard as he can. So he was very quiet and then he's losing and then he started hitting the ball every time. This is the first one. The second one is that he start the match hitting the ball doesn't go inside, it's out, then they start losing the match, and then they try to play like a pushing because the arm can go in front, it's impossible. There are two players that we know every time, or we can see every time when the result is not there. This is two players. And you can see that these different players, but what happened with them? What is the reason? Is the person who hit the ball faster and harder has more fear than the other one? Or the person who cannot hit the ball has less fear than the person that started hitting harder the ball for nothing? Because in the beginning he didn't do that. Now he's losing, and now he's trying to hit the ball hard. We cannot know exactly what is the reason, because the player knows the reason. It depends on the intention. Because if he's losing and he's trying to hit the ball hard, but his intention is to give more energy to the core, to recover the rhythm, the timing, it's okay, because he has an intention and he is now in the process to release this intention. But if the player is now hitting hard because he cannot deal with the pain, because it's too painful to be in a situation, and the only thing that he wants is to leave this situation, this is another intention. This is totally different. But he's making one action, but the only thing, or the only way, how can I say? The player is the only person who knows what is the intention. We can guess that. But the other player also the same. Depends on the intention. Because maybe he has an intention to try to recover the game and he's in the process to do it. Maybe he's a long process, but it's in the process also. So everything depends on the intention. Because the intention gives you vision. And the karate releases that vision. So you have to get an intention. And the right intention has to be close to create the game, not to leave the game. Because the intention is to make more energy to the game, to get the rhythm, to get again the game, it's okay. But if you are hitting hard because you want to leave completely faster this situation because it's too painful, this is the opposite intention. It's not the intention to play. It's not the intention to create the game. So in the moment that we start losing the match, is the best moment that you can handle, because now you can do a step forward. You have the opportunity to step forward, because when you are winning, you don't have to do more, because everything that you do is okay. So you don't need to do more. But when you are losing, you need to do more. But no one wants to do more. They do less, because they can handle the painful of losing the match. But you have to know, or you have to build the confidence to step forward when the result is not there. And how you build that confidence? Well, I give you a lot of examples in another video, that you have to deal with more pain, more attention. Then you get more confident. Then when you get the result against you, you have more character. And then you have a vision. And then you release the vision because your character is stronger. That's it. So every time that you're losing a match, it's an opportunity. Actually, we are scared to play matches because we don't want to get that position of losing a match. But this position is the best position that you can get, because now you can be someone else. You can change your game. You don't change your game when you are winning. You change your game when you are losing. And you keep step forward. This is the best progress that you can get, because the way how you feel, even if you lose the match, the way that you feel is something changed in my mind. I lose a match, but something changed. Why? Because in this situation, I always do a step back, but now I did a step forward. Oh, something happened. And you will need to do it again, because you progress. You took that action to progress. Now you are another person. Now you want to try it again. So remember, the intention is your vision, and the character is the way to release that vision. And to release that vision, you need confidence. To get a character strong, you need confidence that you get from the pain and from the tension. Simple like that. I guess I explained exactly the way you need to play when you are with the result against you. That's it. You need an intention. This is the only thing that you need. And character. Because if you can see it, but you don't believe that it's possible, the intention is going to be alone. But if you have the vision and the character is there, then it's possible. Doesn't matter the condition. If you have character and if you don't have vision, it's also not possible, because you don't know which is the way to continue it. So vision and character. And that character became by the confidence. And that confidence became by the pain and the tension. Like this. I hope you like this video, and we'll see you soon. Bye.